Seoul. The name itself buzzes with life, echoing with the footsteps of millions. Step outside and the city's energy hits you right away, like a wave that never stops rolling. It's more than just bright lights or endless cars. It's something deeper, a pulse that runs through every street and alley. A feeling, a beat, alive under your feet, humming in the air, impossible to ignore. This city is built on history, hurt by war, and then came back to life with a strong spirit. Every stone and every building tells a story of resilience. Old palaces stand next to tall glass buildings. It's a beautiful mix, a living timeline where the past and present meet. To really know Seoul, you have to walk its streets, get lost, and let the city show you the way. Every turn reveals something new, something unexpected. Down a tiny alley, you might find a family restaurant that's been serving the same kimchi stew for many years, the recipe passed down through generations. Or you might bump into friends sharing a drink at a street food tent, full of laughter and stories that last until sunrise. Seoul shows itself in these small, everyday moments, glimpses of kindness, determination, and joy. The energy is strong and never stops, but it has a purpose. 10 million people chasing their dreams, each with their own story. The office worker catching the last train, eyes heavy but heart hopeful. The student studying hard in an all-night cafe, fueled by ambition and endless cups of coffee. The street seller setting up before the sun comes up, ready to greet the day before most have even woken. Everyone is moving, trying hard, caught up in the city's flow, swept along by the current of daily life. Seoul wants your attention, but if you let it, it will take you along for the ride, showing you its secrets, its dreams, its heart. I once asked my friend Min Jun what he liked most about Seoul, hoping to understand what makes this city so special. He looked over the Han River as the city lights twinkled and said, "It's alive." And in that moment, I understood. This city never sleeps, and it never lets you forget that you're alive too. The night is just as vibrant as the day. That's what Seoul is all about. Not just a place, but something that lives and breathes. A city that invites you to be part of its story. A city with a spirit, a heart that beats to its own rhythm, inviting everyone to join in. And if you listen, you can hear it calling your name. Welcome to Seoul, where every moment is a new beginning. To truly understand a culture, you have to start with its food, because food is the language everyone speaks, no matter where you're from. In Seoul, food isn't just a part of life. It's woven into every moment, every street, every gathering. It's how people show love, celebrate milestones, and find comfort after a long day. Every meal tells a story of ancient traditions, family bonds, and a deep respect for the land and sea that provide the ingredients. Seoul's flavors are bold and unforgettable, spicy, savory, sweet, and sour, all coming together in perfect harmony. Kimchi isn't just a side dish, it's the soul of Korean cooking, with every family passing down their own treasured recipe through generations. Korean barbecue is more than a meal, it's an experience. Grilling, wrapping, sharing, and laughing together, everyone becomes part of the feast. I remember a Mapo Ribs restaurant thick with smoke and laughter, where the owner showed us how to eat like locals. No words needed, just smiles and gestures. That's the spirit of Seoul, welcoming, warm, and always connecting through food. Start your morning with a warm, fluffy egg bread from a street vendor. Grab a colorful bowl of mixed rice for lunch, and gather with friends to share a bubbling pot of army stew for dinner. Each dish is like a chapter in Seoul's story, a taste of its rich past, its vibrant present, and its enduring spirit. Food here is a journey, an adventure that brings people together and lets you connect with the city and its people in the most delicious way. It's about more than just eating. It's about sharing stories, laughter, and moments that become memories. In Seoul, every bite is a memory. Every meal, a celebration of life and togetherness. This is the heart of Seoul, a city where food is the soul, and every table is an invitation to belong. Gwangjang Market isn't just a market, it's like a living museum of food and culture. Step inside, and you're hit by a rush of sights, sounds, and smells. Steam rises from huge pots, oil sizzles, and the smell of kimchi fills the air. The main part of Gwangjang is its food stalls, each run by an older woman, a master at what she does. Watch bean pancakes fried until golden, tiny seaweed rice rolls wrapped tight, and even live octopus served to those who are brave. Sit close to strangers, sharing noodle soup and stories without words. Here, the real Seoul comes alive, in the busy noise, the laughter, the shared meals. It's not about fancy restaurants, but honest, comforting food on a wooden bench. Gwangjang is where you connect, with the city, with its people, with its spirit. The best things in Seoul are simple, shared, and unforgettable. This is the true feast of the city. If Gwangjang is Seoul's stomach, Hongdae is its creative heart. Around Hongik University, Hongdae buzzes with art, music, and young people doing their own thing. By day, it has cool shops and art galleries. By night, it turns into an outdoor stage. Street performers sing, dance, and create. Sudden bursts of talent and passion. Here, young people find their voice, sharing art just because they love it. Hongdae is about freedom, showing who you are and being part of a group, a playground for those who dream big. It also has underground clubs, independent bands, tiny art spaces, and walls covered in art. The neighborhood is always changing, powered by endless new ideas. In Hongdae, you see Seoul's future happening right now. It reminds us that in this huge city, there's always room for what's raw and real. This is where Seoul's spirit shines brightest. Seoul rushes toward the future, but it never forgets its past. Among tall buildings, you'll find calm spots where history lives, like Gyeongbokgung Palace, where people in traditional clothes connect with their heritage. Old customs like the Harvest Festival and Lunar New Year hold the culture together, linking different generations. In a tea house in Insadong, an old man makes tea slowly and carefully, teaching patience in a city that loves speed. This balance, old and new, special ways and fast living, is what makes Seoul special. You can explore a palace that's 600 years old, then step into a super modern shopping mall just minutes later. The city welcomes its different sides, mixing past and future into a colorful picture. Seoul is strong because it honors both old ways and new ideas. Here, history and modern life walk side by side. In busy, lively Seoul, green spaces are like special calm places. Parks like Seoul Forest and the Han River's banks are like the city's lungs and shared backyards. On weekends, families have picnics, couples ride bikes, friends share fried chicken on the grass. Here, differences between people fade away, replaced by simple happiness and community. I watched an old man teach his grandson to fly a kite, students drawing deer, a woman lost in a book, moments of peace in the city's rush. Parks are where Seoul slows down, offering quiet and connection. Keeping these spaces shows that the city cares about how good life is for its people. Seoul needs more than just buildings. It needs places for thinking, playing, and being together. These parks are very important to what makes Seoul truly good to live in. Seoul's magic hides in its small streets, called Gulmok, the city's secret paths. These winding alleys are where the city's true character comes alive, far from the busy main roads and tourist crowds. Here you find things you don't expect. Old Korean houses turned into cool cafés, craft shops, and hidden bars. Each doorway feels like an invitation to step into a different world, blending tradition with modern creativity. In Icheon-dong, walk through a winding path where old and new mix perfectly. The Hanok rooftops stand beside trendy boutiques, and every corner offers a new surprise, from artisan bakeries to vintage shops. In Yeoljiro, follow a local up a shaky staircase to a secret bar glowing in the industrial night. The area's gritty charm hides some of the city's most creative hangouts, where artists and musicians gather after dark. The best places are often hidden, told about by word of mouth, like a secret handshake among locals. These stories travel quietly, passed from friend to friend, making each discovery feel personal. Seoul rewards people who are curious and like adventures. If you're willing to wander, you'll find places that don't appear in any guidebook, places that feel like your own secret. A friend once said, "Seoul is like an onion. Peel back the layers, and you'll always find more." Every visit reveals something new, and the deeper you go, the richer the experience becomes. Every small street holds a discovery, a bookshop, an art gallery, a noodle place that's been there for decades. These hidden gems are the soul of the city, each with its own story to tell. The city always surprises you, always offering another secret if you're willing to look. Even locals say they're still finding new places after years of living here. These hidden spots show what Seoul is like, mysterious, always changing and always giving back. The city's energy is in constant motion, and its secrets are endless. To know Seoul, you have to explore its hidden corners. It's in these quiet places that you feel the heartbeat of the city, away from the noise. The real city is found away from the main paths. Step off the beaten track, and you'll discover a Seoul that feels intimate and alive. That's where Seoul's heart beats strongest, hidden in the alleys, waiting for you to find it. For all its speed and size, Seoul's most memorable thing is its people. Big cities are often seen as cold, but Seoul shows that's not true. Underneath a quiet outside, there's deep kindness and warmth. Lost in the subway? A stranger will help you, no questions asked. There's a shared feeling of responsibility, a willingness to help. This is Jong, a special Korean feeling of care, kindness, and community. You feel it when a restaurant owner gives you a free side dish, or a market seller adds an extra apple. Once I left my wallet in a taxi. The driver found me and gave it back, not wanting any reward. "It's the right thing to do," he said. These moments show what Seoul is about, not famous places, but simple, deep kindness. It's the human connection that makes the city feel like home. In Seoul, you're never just a visitor. You're part of the story. So, what is Seoul? It's a city with many different sides. The sizzling sound of barbecue, the quiet of a tea ceremony, the loud energy of Hongdae, the peace of Seoul forest. Very modern, very traditional, always making itself new. But most of all, it's a city with a warm, welcoming heart. This is just a small taste. A few stories from a city with millions. The real Seoul can't be put into words. You have to feel it. Walk its small streets, ride its trains, share a meal, and let yourself get lost in its embrace. Stand on a bridge over the Han River at night, watch the city lights, and feel the pulse. This isn't just advice for travel, it's an invitation. Come find your own hidden treasures, create your own stories, taste the food, hear the music, meet the people. Let Seoul show you its spirit. It's a journey that will surprise you and change you. The city is waiting, the table is set, and there's a seat for you. Come and be part of Seoul's story.